Welcome to the Table Hockey Talk, the podcast where we talk about mainly table hockey and some other stuff. Today we have broad spectrum of guests from Latvia. Unfortunately, we are a day away, already deep into traveling back to Riga.
And there's a notification. Table Hockey Global YouTube Live started right now. What happened in this tournament?
Yes. We are here in Poland. We're going to be spending that in here, and I wanted to do some live stream podcast. I think that's going to be something a little bit different because there is no edits. There will be no cutouts. If somebody says something appropriate, that's going to be on live. So behave, and we have our magic hand in the studio who's going to be helping us in here in any need of the case. The hotel was very open for us to take one of the rooms and just host the podcast in here. But
we are in Poland. Did you say that?
Yeah.
Yes. Hello, guys.
You.
Yo, ciao.
Ciao. We are here, four of us. I think we're gonna have a nice conversation about the tournament. We have a beautiful tournament, 3 days taking part in live in Germany, 16 countries, 100. How many
17.
participants? 17 in open.
In open.
Yeah.
But in altogether, does somebody know?
Something around 200 should be.
200.
There should be, yeah. I think. Yeah.
I think 180 max.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's
50.
Still, that's a lot.
That's a lot, yeah.
That's
and
it.
if we are including LAR Cup as well, there should be.
Then
My guess.
Yeah.
My guess,
Yeah, there was on Thursday the LAR Cup, which was won by
Lucas Jurke, yeah, my
Lucas Jurke,
teammate.
Yes.
and he did well in there, and then he did good as well on the next few days. We had an exciting lot of nominations, a lot of Latvian anthem played. Some of the
Yeah, 4 times in
In a row.
Saturday.
On Saturday. Yeah.
Yeah.
On Saturday, only Latvian.
Only that
Only the Latvian nation.
Yeah, and you noticed that some foreign players also started to sing anthem.
Hans has been well trained. Historically, year by year, Hans has learned the Latvian national anthem, so he already knows that Latvia is on top. Yeah, but it's
So
quite
next time
impressive.
we'll sing together.
There was some other nations who won some nominations. We had Ukrainian playing.
Yes, we had Swedish. We had Suomi in divisions.
In divisions.
Yes,
That was
that
weird.
was
Also Slovenia in divisions.
And Slovenia.
Yeah.
Four time.
Yeah.
That was a little bit weird.
Yeah.
That was I was talking and I didn't understand why we have the division anthems
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
like in there that were like the cups and the medals. That's fine, but when the anthem is like okay, but in this case, I suppose it's good. It's just not Latvian anthem playing.
Yeah, and actually, I was quite surprised to have a national anthem for the World Tour Cup because previously, never in history of any European or World Championship, there hasn't been a case in which the World Tour winner gets an anthem. So it was
That's
a
cool.
bit.
And you were standing.
I was standing alone and just
Alone?
singing the anthem, so
Both,
I
yeah.
had nothing else to do.
I was looking at you and
Embrace the awkwardness of the moment.
Yeah.
What happened? Hans Osterman actually had a question. He popped in like, is he really so happy of winning that?
Yeah, of course I was.
That's
No
great.
more. It was so satisfying, actually.
it was hard work whole season. I
Oh,
think
yes,
you deserve
definitely.
it.
Mm-hmm.
You enjoyed it.
Amazing on the pedestal, really.
But then we had a major surprise in, I would say, the big event, the main event, the open category, where we were expecting to hear the Latvian anthem, and there was 3/4 of the players on
Yes.
In top 4.
in top 4 semi-finals were Latvians, and we were like, okay, we can take all 3 places, and instead the anthem was Ukrainian.
Yeah, exactly. The only time when anthem was played was because of Division 2, Andris Liepiņš. But Division 1, the main anthem was not Latvian.
That's a little bit surprising. What's your feelings, because you're the one who was the contestant and you should won.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I also said that Edgar's was just as much as a favorite as me. I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, but look what happened. Well, when Edgar's played with against Zhenya on his table, Edgar's was struggling on hitting center moves on Yevgeny's table. So yeah, and Yevgeny got the upper advantage. And then there's me against Raivis, which is an unfavorable matchup for me due to the fact that we know each other so well and we've been practicing so much together that we know each other so well that sometimes Raivis benefits more from training sessions with me than I benefit with training playing against him. So yeah, I lost. Edgar's lost, and we had to play a very unmotivated player for the third place. But in the final, yeah, it was a 50-50. Everything was decided in a game-breaking game 5 in the last 30 seconds.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that
but
was the
yeah, Zhenya won it. It could have been Raivis' win, but yeah, me and Edgar's failed absolutely, and there is no excuse to that. And the opponents were better than us this time, but on the other side, there was bound to be a new champion in the European Championships because since 2010 there has been only been 2 people that have won the European Championships. It was Edgar's and Maxim. And for the first time in 16 years, finally there was a new person that could take this trophy.
And it wasn't you in this.
Yeah, it was not me.
I think the top 4 in the open individual, it really was just like rock, paper, scissors. In the matchup version. I think if you went against Yevgeny, you would have won. But like if Raivis went against Yevgeny in the semifinals, I think the outcome would be the same. If sides met you, like it's really rock, paper, scissors. Who gets who?
That's a very good analogy because I think that's absolutely true. Because I feel much more comfortable playing Yevgeny than Raivis. Raivis feels comfortable playing against me, but it's kind of interesting permutations as to how it works in the end because there's many outside factors as to how will the series go. Maybe it's like day-to-day basis stuff. Who can win it? Maybe tomorrow I could win the tournament, then maybe 2 days after that Edgar's could do it. You never know, but there's some percentages as to who could become a winner. And I think it would favor me or than Edgar's, but the underdogs on both of the series won.
You would call Yevgeny an underdog.
Against Edgar's, yes.
Wow.
Yeah, it was usually Edgar's winning against Yevgeny, so it was surprising.
And in Riga Cup, it is 4-0
4-0,
in favor of Edgar's. And his center move percentage was close to 50%. And now, when Yevgeny was the one who was choosing the table for the final match, Yevgeny chose a table for his own liking, and then Edgar's percentage move was like, I guess it was less than 20% in the end. I think it was just like that. And on one of the sides, the Swedish center was not even moving. It was like
There was a hole, like a tree. You can put in that hole 3 sticks.
yeah, you could put on like a
organizers
carrot
were trying to fix it. Somehow they managed, but it still affected the game for Edgar's.
You had some nice runs.
Yeah,
Like we're talking about like one particular game, and on the actually I would say my prediction was that you're gonna be the first, and that Ronnie Newton will be the second one.
Yes.
To be honest, same.
And you beat him, and I was playing my playoff at the same time, and I heard like, oh, it's 1-2, Ronnie's leading, and then he lost the game, and I was like, oh, okay, 1-3. He's like, badly. But I saw such a big crowd around your table, and everybody was cheering on you, and it was like, and then I think that didn't even finish my playoff, and you were like shouting from your top of your lungs, and being so happy,
Well,
like
listen
God
to him.
damn.
Listen to him. He always yells his voice. There's nothing left of him.
Yeah, the series against Ronnie, I think I played my best table hockey ever. I was expecting Ronnie to play better, to be honest, but I think he screwed up on the table decision.
Why?
Personally, I hated the centers on both sides, and I still scored them, of course. And I think the same thing was with Ronnie, he couldn't really score his center moves. He had like a 20% max on scoring them. I would say I defend him well, but still, he won the Swedish Masters. He should, I think, execute better. And in general, I went into the game with a strategy that I'm just gonna go and beat him with emotions. I instantly went to my Latvian teammates, said, "I want you to come watch my game, and every time I score, you yell at the top of your lungs
cheer and clap at the same time to
Yeah.
provide more of an effect of a bigger audience, so that Ronnie will get more nervous."
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I think it really
Did you
worked.
feel that he get nervous?
Yeah, I could really see him. He's like taking his puck and throwing it in, and his hands are shaking completely. And the same thing with the center moves. You can't really score them if your hands are shaking.
Yeah.
And that's why I defended the easier shot to hit. And
The knock, so you managed to defend the knock better, and then you can open up the spias.
yeah, exactly.
The stick.
Yeah, exactly. But
Yeah, I was not expecting you to beat Ronnie, but when I was like,
I think nobody did. Like, we
Yeah,
hoped, but
nobody
like,
also-
actually nobody did.
If you are looking to the table of division, you almost get in the finals, number 15.
yeah,
So
I
it's
kept,
1
and I
point
kept
from out of the
encouraging you
players.
to play. I want to hear you, Regnars, and I
Yeah.
did hear you when I was playing against Edgar's Naglis in the round of 32, the first round of playoffs. And then when I came over there and you won the first match, I was like I was really, you could hear it in the live stream. I was saying to the audience, please cheer loudly when Ragnar scores and clap at the same time.
I did not hear that myself, to be honest.
I rewatched the series when we were going from Lar to Poland to our hotel destination right now. But yeah, I did hear it. But I was super impressed as to you managed to overcome the psychological factor against playing with Ronnie, who is considered to be the most mentally strong player ever by some of the people.
I did not feel it, to be honest. To be honest, I feel like so many times people don't believe in me and I keep proving them wrong. I like this feeling. But Regnars, I really thought that you were the only person that believed in me, that I can beat him. And to hear this, it kind of hurts, but I did my job, I don't really care.
Who wouldn't favor Ronnie?
Me?
That's where you won.
That's why you won, and that's why you should be proud of it. And I think that Ronnie was also happy for you. That I think he also told you that he was happy that
He lost against me, not
Yeah,
somebody
not
else.
somebody
Yeah. But I gotta say,
I think he's lying. He
Oh,
might
of
win.
course, of course.
No, I don't think he's like either. I think he's the one of the players who actually appreciates somebody. If he gets bad beating, he can take the L as a gentleman, and I think he's the one who actually meant it when he said it. And we had like a small chat afterwards, and I know on the previous talks where we had, like, he is the one who can actually lose, and then watching your face immediately and tell, like, well done, good job, and you play the best. So I don't think he's lying.
I have final two things to say on this. I don't think he's lying because maybe somebody doesn't know. In Umeå at the World Championship, he gave me his jersey, and I felt like
Damn.
it was kind of a passing of the torch. And the last thing, I think Nate, the one who commentated our game, believed in me.
Nice.
He went before the game, asked what's going to be the score. I said 7 games and I'll win. It was 6, and Nate kept cheering for me. To be honest, he was glazing me, he was glazing Ronnie, but it was fun to hear the commentary. Yeah.
Good choice of words.
We had several nominations. Is there somebody who is stepping out immediately in
Nominations?
Nominations.
Or open.
I want to
No.
start instantly. Both of my teammates, Jānis Mikls Bidmans, won the juniors, and Norris Krumich won the U13, and both of them were major underdogs.
And the Norris Krumich was not even considered to go to the under 13 kids competition by default. And he was chosen as a participant in the last
Moment,
weeks.
yeah.
Yeah.
He went there completely like, oh, you're gonna go, like 2 or 3 weeks before. and there's the national federation's decision that Nauris Krumic should go because he did well in the previous tournament. And what happened? He won the whole thing.
Yeah. It's unique player that he didn't play in Latvian tournaments. He played only in Valmiera. Then in this year in January or February he started amateur leagues. He played in Latvian under 13 championship. He got silver, and here he is. He beat all the favorites.
To be honest, yeah, really.
He was number 13, I think.
In U13?
In U13, yeah.
Oh, God.
Got it.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Because he was not playing in Latvia. He didn't get any good ranking points to get good seedings. But gameplay was really competitive to others.
Wow. The point was thrown to me as information that Valds Magas, he went to his table from the quarterfinals. Quarterfinals. And he held his hand and went through with like mental support.
Yeah.
And I think I want to put this one in, as I see from so many countries, there are fans for the players who are actually playing. And I was mentioning that yesterday when we had like a round table of Latvians talking about what we loved in tournament, and I said that the support, what I saw from many players around, just teammates getting together and supporting you. This is the major part which you're now saying, and this is the major part you're emphasizing, that basically the support helped you win and help you gain the momentum and keep it on. And it was the same situation with Nauris. And well done, Valds. And I saw there was so much cheering in the Ukrainian team. There was so much cheering in Swedish team, and
even Czechia.
Yeah, exactly.
To be honest.
Yeah, and that's I think the beauty of the competition. You have not just the individuals by the teams, by the whatever nationalities, but you have like the teams itself, that the flag you bring, and now we're like basically nation against nation, which is going to bring more cheer, more domination. And it was interesting when the super veterans were playing teams, and there was more cheering.
That's the main event of the whole tournament.
That was the main event on that day.
Yeah.
There was those screams. There was those emotions. There was one part, the other part. That was insane.
And in the corner there was semifinals in open.
Yeah. and then we have the bronze medal. That was like there's goal, nobody heard it. Like there was no cheer. In last like later games I was like, because I sat next to it actually and I just saw what happened. Nobody cared. And then we have like the final, that's fine. But then as well on the semifinals, there was so little emotion. But there was so much emotion on Super Veterans. There was last seconds of the rounds, and then the captain's match, and then on the gold medal as well. The guys were like screaming, like men with gray hair, just
crying.
Yeah,
like kids competition also in over 55 competition there was a cries and tears.
On the age spectrum, if you're like younger or super old, you're gonna be experiencing a lot of emotions.
yeah, exactly. But it was fun to have this new format or competition for the first time over 55 the team competition.
Yeah.
It's really fun and honor to see those players who played in table hockey for a really long time. They really deserve these emotions in their category.
Some of the players, including me, think it was a big shit show.
The fuck?
Yeah, really, because when me and Regnars were preparing for the third place match, and we're going, okay, let's start the match, and then there's like, but there's this stuff going on and nobody pays attention to us. And yeah, the super veteran teams are more interesting for most of the people there, and me and Regnars were talking like, but nobody gives a shit. And we're just playing there for the third place, and we're like, okay, let's like we were playing for the first 2 or 3 minutes in the first game. It was like 1-against-1 with me and Edgar's 1-to-1, and we were looking like Edgar, like let's stop and let's just go away and let's just let them finish. And then there's a very big pause after the semi-finals for this final and third place match. And Raivis, Yevgeny, me and Edgar were waiting for the super veterans to finish playing. And the pause was super long. And it was also a bit distracting for the finalists.
Wait. That was Cobra's decision. He actually asked to have super long pause. And the veterans played immediately afterwards. So it wasn't really interrupted. Like that was actually your decision afterwards, but there was a long break. Like because you were playing and at the same time, like it was semifinals, and at the same time it was super veterans. Then you finished, and immediately everybody went for super veterans, and then we came back. So I think the pause in general, it was like that.
We tried to start early, but we saw with me and Edgar that nobody gave a single flying shit about it. So and we were like talking, like me and Edgar, as to like, okay, let's then just wait for it when it finishes, because we did not understand when we were like playing as to like there's a final preparing like to be played in the third place match, but nobody was watching it, so we were like, okay, let's just.
But Cobra was asking for 20.
But Cobra was really?
Yeah, he was asking for. He said that at minimum 20-minute break.
Right.
So that was his decision on this.
Interesting. I never heard of it.
Yeah, I was next to him when he was and
Because he also wanted to watch the finals. Bronze.
I think he was immediately out on his headphones, like chilling in the sun and just preparing mentally. But what I want to change the segments now from here is something what Hans told me, and it goes into why the veterans was so interesting to watch. Because there was dilemma, there wasn't set like possible winners. Yeah. That was more big of a chance. That was more of a gamble. That's why we like to see the World Cup now, because we don't know where and who will be winning each game.
World Cup in football, exactly.
Yeah, and we're seeing that Spain and Cape Verde played today, or which team? And it was 0-0. It was drawn. Yeah. It was a big surprise. And there is these type of moments which are bringing the people to watch. Because you playing against Ronnie and you winning, that's something really, really interesting and for people to watch. If you're even giving Ronnie some hard time. And then when you were playing against Hoitonen, Huutelin, I'm sorry, the player I lost, when you're 2-0 winning, nobody cared.
Suddenly 2-2.
And when it was 2-2, there was major crowd around you. Because there was this possibility that you might lose. And that's the most interesting part. And what Hans said was, we need to have new champions.
I really wanted to add on this before you change the topic. I think there was so much support in the over 55 teams, because it was something new. It wasn't Latvia versus Ukraine for the fourth or fifth time. Like it gets repetitive. I agree. And there were multiple teams: Sweden, Czechia, Germany, and Latvia. Instantly, everybody's rooting for their home team. Mm-hmm. It's not just about a player anymore.
Yeah, but
I gotta say,
and then Germany got the chance.
I'm gonna finish that. Mm-hmm. The timing of the over 55 teams is awful. It really is awful, I think.
Yeah, the timing wasn't the greatest.
Experience for the next time.
Yeah, the timing was going to be managed to maybe change something.
Yeah, they should start at the same time as open groups, open divisions, and
before open.
What?
Or before?
After open,
or before, like the day before.
No, I mean in the same day. Like it's really hard to schedule all days. I don't know, science to do that. But,
because they started at 12:30.
Yeah, super late.
They should have started at like 10 o'clock, 9 o'clock.
Maybe, yeah. Oh, job for ITHF.
Yeah, but that's the interesting part.
It seems like the live is not loading, but I'm not really sure about it.
I'm not sure that live is even living. What I try to check is that from the internet, what I'm having here, where my phone is connected to, most probably everybody sees the notification, but nobody sees the actual live. So that's why I have the secondary camera. If something goes wrong, I can upload that material.
Okay.
It's going to be
not working.
Yeah, for me too.
Okay, so
And
nobody's seeing our live.
And there's
Beautiful.
1 euro who is
Beautiful. But then on the topic of what I just checked today is the best and the worst players, because there are some players who are done very well on their like they were seated in one spot and they went.
So based on their final position, and comparing it to the top before position.
Yeah, I compared the seated spot on what I actually got.
All right.
Oh, that's cool. That's really cool.
And the top.
Let us hear it.
So
Kalnins.
the top
Let's go.
player,
Let's go.
Pilipenko,
Pilipenko.
who was seated on 76th place, and the final ranking is 41st. So it's the biggest jump of 35 place.
That's impressive.
He played very well against me.
Lezik was seated as 50th and got 21st place. So 29 points, let's say 29 places higher. We have 28 places higher. Joachim Astrom, 78 seated, 50 got the place. And we have several other players. Latvians, just Skudrits, 21 spots topper. Spivakovsky did well, 19 spots. So we have several spots, and just 2 Latvians in top 10.
Yeah, because I can add that Latvians have really high rank.
Yeah.
We
have
going
a
to the tournaments, we get a lot of points. We are good in
We're
rank.
travelers.
And it's
And even the Latvian tournaments, they give a lot of points, to be honest.
Yeah, also. And it's really hard to get a higher place. For example, in that top, there will never be Regnars, because how he can
No, of course.
get plus 30 places if he seated number 1.
One of the bad beats, I would say, is Regnars, and then the second one, I would say
not
even the
the
first
bad
one.
beat.
I would say first one is even Ronnie.
I would agree.
Yeah, and then the
I'm
second
not a bad beat. I disagree. I completely disagree with it.
You
It's a
know,
podium place.
It's a podium place, but don't forget what you said before the tournament.
What did I say?
There was no chance anybody else will gonna win.
Oh,
that's just
I did say that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So
So I had to swallow my protein.
yeah. You're doing it good, but I just want to rub it in. So
You just hate me.
no, I'm just willing to say anything to get the emotion from you. So that's my job.
I'll understand it.
But we have underperformers as well. The ones who are actually did really, really bad. And in the first spot, by losing 44 spots,
I already know who is it.
is Andris Liepiņš.
oh, wow.
Then losing 36 spots is Martin Madeira.
Yeah.
Wow. What place did he finish?
He finished in 56th place.
Is that the
He was
division?
seeded 20.
No, it's a final division, but really bottom. It was surprising.
Something was wrong with the Czech players, except for Michal Kobrl, because Petr finished 31st, 32nd.
Patrick Petr is seeded as 8th, and he was finishing as 32nd.
Holy
Damn.
24
Wow.
spots.
He always finishes really high in all of the groups.
In divisions, he's division player. He
Really?
struggles in playoffs maybe against top players, but groups are.
She's always
his
like
picks.
top 4, top 3 minimum.
Exactly.
Third spot, losing 34 spots.
I think it's Mikus.
One and only.
It's me, yeah.
Mikus Saulitis.
Well, if you're seeded in a final division and you don't get there, it's really
It's rough.
huge jump to down.
Yeah.
We have Ville Hentonen losing 31 spots, Elvis Siliņš losing 25 spots.
It's quite a lot for Elvis.
Amund losing 25 spots.
That's
Patrick
awesome.
Petra mentioned Hanna Ivanova losing 24 spots. Railands Kuhalskis losing 22 spots. Edgars Naglis losing 20 spots, and we have many more. But then as well, I made a list. What is the average country plus minus?
Oh,
right.
All right.
Because we have 16 countries, and there of course are people just playing from from the same country. One person per country, so they're the ones who are really getting higher or lower. The best, actually, country which did in this tournament is Estonia.
What?
Yeah.
With 2 players
Who?
getting their coefficients. How's it?
Coefficient. Yeah.
Coefficient.
Coefficient.
Coefficient. You're getting
But,
7.5
There's the reason.
plus 7.5.
There is Yuri Artemon.
Please explain.
Yeah.
How did you get to this?
No, I can
didn't-
explain.
Oh, okay. Thanks.
I'm trying to.
Yeah.
So there's a player, Yuri Artemonov. Who knows him?
I
You
do.
should know.
I have no idea who this
One
is.
moment. Yeah, he was playing in decades ago, and he was good in Estonia. He's like top 2 after Savelio, and he is the first Estonian who got in top 3 of World Tour. And he was really good at that time, and he was not playing for 10 years. He got here, he has no ranking, he got ranking, boom, graph up.
Exactly. But now you were talking about what is seeded and what is here. So basically, he's lower rank. Was an advantage in this case that he came.
How did you still get the coefficient?
So it's basically it's like the same. It's like the same what I counted on that seeded and actual spot. Just collided all players from no
Like on
nation.
average, I think, yes.
Sorry.
On average, you mean? On average?
Yeah. This is average. This is average for country.
Okay.
So in second place we have Switzerland of 7 points. We have Ukraine in third place
Damn!
To be
with
honest, I agree.
5.54. So they did well.
They did very
I would
well.
have expected them to be first. To be honest.
Nope. Fourth, Slovenia.
I think the worst is Latvia.
Then we have Sweden. Then we have Ireland, Czech Republic.
Oh shit, this.
They're smidge on the plus. Then we have I don't know. I haven't checked. Serbia is
Yeah, there's one.
There's like they seeded and they got the set place.
Wow.
I think so.
That's pretty good.
And then we are going into the minuses with Finland, Hungary, and then we have Latvia
At the bottom.
-3.15.
Oh, that's not bad, man.
Oh,
Oh,
And we
that's
have
very
Germany,
bad.
Norway, Denmark, Lithuania, and Israel. So we're in lower half.
I think it's just because.
No, don't point at me, no. You're pointing at me, stop.
No, but you were part of the problem. I understand you went as well a little bit lower than.
One place
Yes,
lower than I
yes,
was seated.
Yeah.
One place lower.
You're huge problems.
You're the only who.
I actually played +11. Yes.
So you're a good contribution to the Latvian society.
Yes, I am actually doing better.
You
than
pay taxes.
I'm playing our imaginative coefficient taxes. So when I made like ChatGPT, the complexity, this whole thing. I want to wrap this up so we don't go too long. I want to go for just in general, like what you liked or disliked on this tournament. Because there's so many things I actually enjoyed it. Of course, I haven't been part of the Latvian team for 14 years, and I haven't seen this environment, and it's again like fresh for me. But what was the general situation on the tournament? What you liked and what you don't like?
I can start. It was 2025 before World Championship. Yeah, it was not decided where it will be, the European Championship this year. And do you remember, guys? In one of our podcasts, we were speaking about where will be next European Championship. You said, "Oh, we can maybe Czech or what else?" And Sweden. I don't remember.
Or maybe Germany. I think we mentioned Germany.
And who mentioned Germany?
You did.
Yeah, I did.
Oh.
And I did that in podcast. And 1 month later, next European Championship in
So you
Germany.
manifested it.
Yeah,
You always manifest
So-
something. There's real life examples as to Mikus says something and it
comes true. Yeah,
So we're waiting for Eduard Spatis to come to a tournament.
Yeah,
and see.
and I don't know, next European Championship, Spain. Let's go.
Hopefully.
But what I want to mention, why I said Germany, it's really cool to have new countries in such a big tournament. We have Latvia several times European champions. We have Czechs. We have Sweden's. New countries are cool.
I think Slovakia should host it.
Slovakia hosted. Yeah, it was not like 2006. Yeah, 20 years. First, they should come to tournaments.
Yeah, Raivis went to Slovakia Open, I think in 2025. He went there to play for a tournament. It was not half as bad.
I was there.
You were
I was there
this year?
3 months ago. Yeah.
And how was it?
It was cool. Yeah, the tables were cool.
So I think they should
participants
host it.
You heard it from the.
Slovakia,
Slovakia.
2028, let's go!
By the way, Slovakia, where you were, there were no Slovakians.
I think they just skipped it and they were just trying to prepare for the European.
Yeah, let's go.
What I think, those are some of my personal feelings, but I think it like some kind of a personality, the tournament itself. Maybe I think those are just my personal feelings as to. I wish that the Latvian national team's hotel was like a 2-minute or 1-minute walk from the tournament venue, and when I was tired, I had nowhere else to sleep but in the baby diapers changing room. You know, there's the toilet and there's like the baby diaper. I was like sleeping on it. Oh,
that's why it was closed.
Yeah.
I wanted to change my diapers.
I wish we were sleeping to a closer hotel. But no. It doesn't just my personal feelings. What I really loved was something that Karlis mentioned before, is that Vitaly Kucheruk is, I think, as you mentioned before, the best live stream provider what we have right now as an availability. Super well done.
Yeah.
He was superb. He was superb. I already told to Regnars, of course, was probably going to have somebody else who's providing this locally in Latvia, but I really enjoyed for him to be more part of international tournaments, for being part of bigger events, and providing all of that, because it was amazing to see how professionally he has made it. The level of equipment and trial and error what he had brought in. We had conversations a month ago about this. He sent me pictures how he's prepping and testing and everything. So kudos to you, man. This was amazing to have. Like the only thing what I was missing, and if we could have the chance to have worked together for some tournaments, or at least I can help you, is to bring in the audio into headphones when you're commenting. So you have you can hear you and more people who is commenting in there, and that's the only thing. And this is from the back end if you're commenting the spot. But otherwise, the video quality was great. The angles were awesome. I really loved the super wide parts when you see also the players, not just the table, but you as well. Like you have the focus on the table, but you see on the side the player emotions. That's really huge.
Top camera.
And of course, the top camera of super slow-mo's instant replays, that's like really cool as well, when he just times it and you have proper.
They were kind of bad.
Like the
replays.
No. It was only. Was it in other days?
They were manually made, the replays.
Yeah, the replays manually.
So
if
didn't time it.
if you don't time it, he have just a part of later. But
places for improvements.
Yeah,
exactly.
There were some times which I saw which wasn't good when I was watching as well. And this is like manual work, and sometimes you miss because he was doing so many other things, and then he was like,
changing the score and the series score, something like that. It takes attention away.
Well, it's AI time.
You all said a bunch of good, and I think my favorite part about the tournament were really the organizers. They were so helpful with everything that I needed. Really, my stick was a little bit wonky. Two guys come instantly. Yeah, we can change and everything. And super nice people, really.
Gunnar Grip especially helped a lot.
Superb guy, really. I would have to say that I like the national team of Latvia. I think we have made really a family of friends. It's so much fun, and it was really a pleasure to meet all the guys that you don't meet in every month. Like all the Swedes, all the Czechs. Uno especially, of course.
Uno especially.
Yeah. But all the Swedes, all the Czechs, the Ukrainians, Finnish, all of the nations. It's such a pleasure to meet them always on the competitions and everything. Everybody's such nice people, such good people.
No, it's just kids.
From my point of view, I would say I loved the quality of tables. They were super nice. I know that there were some players who wasn't happy about that, but I actually really liked the tables.
It was you. Sure.
Yeah. I really love it. I can perform everything. I need to get used to it, so that was good that I went day before I was playing to just get used to that. The how the tables were planted in on the surface, that was like unique. I haven't seen so much wood used in this type of sport ever.
Super effective.
But super effective.
Yeah, really super effective.
Yeah. That's one thing I think when you even have typical Globe is making this small plastic thingies, when you put in, you have 4 points. So still the table is a little bit wobbly. You push it in on one board, it is just done.
A tornado won't make it even.
No,
like you at all.
and it was made on top of the rubber plating, so it was on top of that, and they even glued there. Just basically, you can have concrete slab underneath it. And it's just done.
Shout out to Herman Petuch, the guy who made it all possible in the end.
Yeah, it was really awesome to see that, and of course, as you told, like the organizers in general, so helpful, so many of them.
Yeah,
that was one part. There's so many people who was helping to do like everything, making happen, and they were like all the time doing and preparing and like focusing on every second. So that was really awesome. I don't know. The venue was good. The weather generally was good. Yeah,
so hot. It was so hot.
It was hot, but I wouldn't say it's super hot compared, for example, to the Tallinn Cup or
Turku.
Or
You were there. You were there.
I was like 9 years old.
Everything was good.
Because I was not there.
But yeah, in general, I think it was a great tournament, and hopefully we're gonna have more tournaments in Germany like this. And we're 40 minutes in.
Only?
Yeah,
It was fast, yeah.
it was quickly. Thank you, guys. If there's something like small comments, if you want to say something in the end, anybody?
I'm proud of Cobra, on Cobra's performance.
Yeah, I'm proud for him as well, and I'm proud of your coach.
Yeah,
I think
me too. That's my man.
Yeah, you previously mentioned your teammates, but you didn't mention your coach. I think he's the real MVP of this tournament. He got gold in his own.
The most
yeah.
in the tournament.
Yeah, he's over 55 category for the first time in over 55 team tournament. He got bronze for Latvia.
Yeah.
He got
Gold.
His own veteran team bronze, and then Bitmanis.
You cannot be as well.
Yeah, you was junior. So we counted today how many medals he got. 6
Because
as a coach and as a player.
As a coach and as a player.
So it was six medals.
I think 6, yeah.
Yeah. So it's really MVP.
If that's it, thank you. This was check-in and feedback from all of us after European Championship. Really on fresh mind, not fucking 4 months later. What I've made last episode. Hopefully we're gonna have a little bit more. Some material coming out. I'm not sure that we're gonna do anything too huge on the summertime because we're gonna have a break as well. In some of the cases, we will see. Oh, there is big things happening here. I'm gonna be pushing him for sure because that has not been doing things, and he was like postponing, and now he has his final deadline. So I'm going to be cracking. Yeah, now you're going to be cracking ball. But yeah, you will know. You will know. Thank you, Fars, for being here. Thank you. Don't worry.
Not more here.
Just close our eyes and enjoy. All right. Thank you for enjoying this episode. Thank you for our mystery hands and let's go guys in that corner providing drinks. All everybody except me. And see you on the next episode.
Ciao.
Ciao.
It's okay.